President. Mr. President, I come to the floor today because it is time to make daylight savings time permanent. This Sunday, millions of Americans are going to once again roll their clocks back, and in no time, next spring, they'll have to roll their clocks forward. For what reason? I don't know a single person who loves to go through the trouble of figuring out whether their microwave or their oven has the hour right, or anyone who looks forward to the sun setting earlier and earlier every winter. But beyond convenience, this really is a matter of health and safety. Studies have shown that our switch to standard time can increase rates of seasonal depression, as well as heart problems and the risk of stroke. Researchers also believe that if we made daylight saving time permanent, there would be fewer car accidents and evening robberies, thanks to a more regular schedule and an extra hour of sun. And there are studies that indicate permanent daylight savings time could offset reduced economic activity that we see during standard time and even lead to greater energy saving. The people in my home state of Washington know this. That's why we have already passed legislation to switch to permanent daylight savings time. And it is not just Washington. States across the country, from Florida and California and Maine and many more, have now passed legislation in their states or resolutions to make daylight saving time year-round. But they are powerless to enact the overwhelming will of the people until they get federal approval. To put it simply, Madam President, Americans want more sunshine and less depression. That is actually why I'm very proud to co-sponsor the bipartisan Sunshine Protection Act of 2021, which would extend daylight savings time permanently, so Americans can enjoy having sunlight during their most productive hour of the day and never have to worry about changing their clocks again. Congress has to be part of the solution. Here's a bipartisan issue that we can and we should all get behind. Now, I am working very hard to support the passage of this bill, however possible, but there is something my constituents are truly fed up with, so I'm also pressing the Department of Transportation to explore every avenue available to them to at least let states like mine, whose voters overwhelmingly want permanent daylight savings time, to have it. Madam President, in this country, when people have demanded changes to daylight saving rules, or if it benefits the country, like saving daylight during World War I or the oil embargo in the 1970s, we have simply just changed the rules. No one wants dark afternoons during the winter or to lose an hour of sleep every spring. And I can assure you that every parent that has to deal with a child every time we change the clock and it upsets their routines will be behind this. So for goodness sakes, voters across the country have shown that they support this. Research shows that it is good for public health, and studies actually demonstrate real economic and energy-saving benefits. So, Madam President, I urge that we pass the Sunshine Protection Act and finally make daylight savings time permanent. Thank you, Madam President. I yield the floor.